Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra January 19, 2024. Rocky energies are radiating from the sky today. Your planetary ruler, sweet Venus, has come down with a horrible cold. This is because Neptune, the planet of deception, caught her in a square and infected her with darkness. You will be directly affected and likely feel as if you can't see clearly in any way, especially around your personal or romantic relationships. This isn't a moment to make any long-term plans or promises. No one is thinking clearly. Also, don't go on a date or engage with someone who seems too good to be true. They probably are. What kind of conversation could come up about your personal life at work today? You may find yourself sharing more about your home, family, and childhood when Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Saturn in Pisces. If the situation is appropriate, talking about personal matters at work could be something that brings you and your colleagues closer together. However, if it is not a good idea to talk about your life so openly, then you may need to consider your tone, turf, and timing with what you choose to share with your coworkers. The moon's first visit to your financial sector for the year is also the first since Jupiter turned direct here on New Year's Eve and the last while Uranus is still in retrograde motion. It is Uranus' direct turn next week that will give money matters the green light across the board, but until then, while Jupiter is already moving things forward, with your financial instincts and imagination fueled, you have a clearer sense of the road behind and ahead. The aspect of the day will quite possibly find you brooding about how to get a head start. For one thing, you cannot go wrong by paying attention to your body. If your mind is feeling foggy, don't let it stop you from getting out into the fresh air for an invigorating walk every day. If your heart is feeling blue, don't let that stop you from reaching out to people who care about you and asking for some extra TLC. Take some time to get together with close friends today. But if you find that there is a relationship that's causing you grief, you might want to handle it one-on-one. The essence of this day will give you support when it comes to developing and maintaining good healthy relationships. If there is a point where you need to stand up for yourself, you'll have the strength for this, as well. Take advantage of this day to handle any troubles you have with others. Before leaving your relationship sector and wrapping up its first visit for the year, the moon will cross the lunar nodes, which it will do with each monthly visit this year. With the lunar nodes policing a balance between your personal and relationship needs, this might flush out any issues or evoke some strong emotional responses. However, the timing couldn't be better, for the moon will also spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to Venus, now in her final days in your communication sector. It is just before leaving and wrapping up its first visit for the year that the moon will spend its final hours in your relationship sector at a friendly aspect to Venus and Ceres, just as they are separating from an alignment in your communication sector yesterday. By the time the moon comes full circle in 4 weeks, there will be no more planetary activity in your communication sector, making this an opportunity that needs to be seized. Our eyes in the sky. Seize the day as the cosmic energies align, with Mercury in Capricorn forming a trine with Jupiter in Taurus. Anticipate a cascade of positive news heading your way, making it an opportune moment to pursue new job opportunities or educational endeavors. However, a cautionary note emerges as Venus in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces, potentially unveiling hidden secrets. This suggests a day of prudence, advising against committing to any significant decisions. The celestial dance continues with the moon and Uranus conjoining in Taurus, intensifying emotions of love and passion. Beware of unusual behavior from others, and practice patience, accepting their actions without unnecessary distress if things temporarily veer off course. You may find yourself more irritable, possibly due to accumulated stress or fatigue. Consider the simple remedy of taking some well-deserved rest. Doubts may lead to unforeseen complications, and while your vitality may improve, it does so in a conflicting manner. Winning recognition at the expense of others could create future problems, so temper your desires, avoid drastic actions, and navigate challenges with a level-headed approach. Exercise caution in your financial dealings. Refrain from impulsive purchases driven by frustration, unless they are minor comforts that won't strain your budget. Postpone major investments and purchases to shield yourself from unforeseen events that could jeopardize your aspirations. Be prudent with your finances, maintaining flexibility to navigate unexpected twists. When faced with tempting investment offers, exercise patience and diligence. There may be hidden factors or inconvenient coincidences that could impact your returns negatively. Resist succumbing to advice that doesn't align with your convictions. In financial matters, patience emerges as a virtue, allowing you to make well-informed decisions and avoid potential pitfalls in transactions. As the moon inches closer to its inaugural visit to your income sector for the year, aligning perfectly with the onset of a new professional phase, Venus is diligently at work redirecting your financial focus. Venus is orchestrating this financial ballet until the moon takes center stage, encouraging attention on the financial aspects beyond the income spectrum. Adding a harmonious touch to this financial orchestration is the friendly interaction between Venus in your financial sector and the dwarf planet Eris in a perceptive and creative segment of your chart, reaching its pinnacle today. This further amplifies the moon's recent efforts, fueling your financial confidence and igniting your imaginative spark. Despite the cosmic symphony, you might find yourself feeling a bit off-kilter, and your surprisingly extreme attitude may not be well received by others. Your unconventional demeanor could hinder progress, urging you to adopt a more diplomatic approach. To steer clear of unnecessary strains or accidents, it's crucial to refrain from undertaking strenuous physical activities without careful consideration. Your body is sending signals for special attention, with your nerves on edge. Not everything that captures your endless excitement is necessarily deserving of your focus. Bolster your body's resilience, prioritize ample sleep, and rely on these pillars a bit longer. When the time comes for relaxation, you'll savor it with heightened intensity. Navigating your current path proves more challenging than initially perceived. Perhaps someone is attempting to dissuade you from your plan or even thwart your efforts. Resist the temptation to surrender, view it as a challenge and a test of your will. Defend your plans ardently and propel them forward, or adapt your ideas to fit the present circumstances. The choice you make will unveil the realism of your goals.